Alright, let's see how this goes. Good morning. Where's my notebook? Oh, there we go. Applying for jobs online. I figured if you guys wanted to talk, chat, whatever. Here. Of course, my password I put in was wrong. Browse some seeing what's available for new jobs. Oh no. Oh, there it is. Continue. Make sure my school is correct. School. feed site. It's called Fast Track. Medical receptionist, huh? Well, I've got to fix that light. So. Like how the company I work for, hiring under two different names. place is serious. Code. Ugh. Shit. My resident documents. Count. Oh, it's a slow morning on here, huh? Come on, people. I close that out. Fuck. What's going on? How's your morning going? Uh, Browsing for jobs this morning. Not really, I have a job, but something different. Sad when a gas station pays more than medical manufacturing. Where are you from? That's awesome. Exactly. Yeah, I have a friend that I play with on here from UK calls me mate all the time. Used to that. That's crazy that you're what's that 14 hours ahead of me? Oh, you do for a living. From the future. So what does my day hold? Maybe some rum balls from Austria. Friends went to Germany and over there and brought some back. It'd be easier for these places that take applications to just uh put in like my freaking resume. Email them the freaking resume and here's what work experience I have. You want to interview me or not? I remember when you used to go into jobs and apply in person. You don't even do that anymore. You just have to go in and sit down with a fucking clipboard at all these places. I build balloons that go on catheters. So I build the balloon, put the fibers on it, and then another section of it puts it on the actual catheter itself. They package it and send it out. They open up blockages in the heart. Proper work apparel. Well, does this thing here? I think yeah, pretty much. Um, a stent's more it leaves it open. Ours just goes in temporarily and like pushes open blockages or cholesterol buildup, plaque, anything like that caught in the arteries, and it'll actually push them back open. And then we take the catheter back out. Proper work apparel. No excessive jewelry or makeup. No exposed tattoos. That blows. What is your desired rate of pay? $150,000 a year. Fantastic. I'd like to add employment history to. Oh, can't I just do a resume? Oh yeah. No, I would not like to. So sometimes they have no choice, man. There's a blockage. We gotta go in and get that out of there. Like I said, man, like my job, I make like 13.40 something an hour, but it starts normal pay without night shift. I work overnights. It's like starts at like $11 an hour. The local fast food place, Burger King. I don't know if you have those over there. That job starts at 11.75, and it's about to go up. Actually, I don't think we're allowed to move to Australia. You guys actually have some pretty strict laws. It's like really hard to get citizenship there. At least that's what I've been told is that it's really really hard to get in there. I mean, if that's true, you're more than welcome to correct me. That's just what I've heard. I've never actually been there and never tried. Um, that's like what our rumor is here. Got my boss's phone number. Who remembers her boss's phone? I don't know exact. I don't know. Maybe postal code. be awesome. Yeah. Actually, believe it or not, like I don't know if you know like the whole thing that's been going on with our president and stuff, but like Mexico actually has really strict immigration laws against other countries. And the whole big thing is our president wants to build a wall at the southern border, and they're like, that's racist. Mexico has a wall at their southern border to keep people out. So I think that's just kind of really funny that we're the racist ones, but they already have a wall. I try to stay out of politics, though. Oh yeah, dude, he wants to build a wall across the whole southern border of the United States to keep Mexico out. Sorry, I keep calling you dude. I don't know exactly male or female. Then we get in trouble for gender assuming. Yeah, dude, I could care less if any of these like the whole political crap. I don't care about the war, anything like that. The only thing I've agreed with that he wants to do is try to bring more of our manufacturing back to our country. I'm always for more jobs. Ah, oh, race. Here we go. I love answers. It's unfun. White trash. Yeah, exactly. Dude, that's a huge thing. I don't know how that is over in Australia. Here, that's a huge thing. And people have warned me try not to offend too many people. As far as offensive goes, it says on Twitch that I have to be careful of racial things. That's not really that big of a deal to me. I'm not a big race, not a racist of any sort, but it's just that's their big thing is no racism and no nudity, which you don't have to worry about. I'm a pretty big fella. I don't think I should be waving anything around in front of the camera. Are they eating Tide Pods over there? The kids over here seem to want to do things that I don't even understand. First it was eating Tide Pods, and it was snorting condoms up their nose, burning themselves on the fucking stove, and the latest thing I saw was them eating ramen noodles out of the fucking toilet bowl. I don't know what's wrong with the country. Yeah, it's embarrassing. You ever take one of these work surveys before? They ask you these dumb questions. because of social media they were trying to become a sensation like Jackass. Oh yeah, dude, Jackass. Ever since then, it has led to just people do really dumb shit, and they don't realize like that Johnny Knoxville guy. He's got to have a catheter for the rest of his life from taking all those shots in the balls. Like he's literally has a piss tube for the rest of his life. He's got like a little bag. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. I did one yesterday morning of these too. I like pretty nice to enjoy my morning vape and coffee and converse with a person or two. It's kind of relaxing. Everybody else in the house is asleep or at work or whatever. Nice to have some company. And just talk about the world in general. See if the rest of the world has our problems. Like, it's just, it's amazing over here. Yeah, Bam was all messed up. Supposedly he's doing a little better now after, it took him some time to recover after Ryan Dunn died. Oh, here's a question for you. I obey the law more often if there's a chance that I might get caught. What? Yeah, there's a lot of like, dude, I don't know if you guys have these assessments, like a self-assessment questions at almost every job we apply for. This is actually a small one. I've sat at these for like an hour and 45 minutes before, and they were timed, and you barely had enough time to finish them. Question 24. Given half a chance, other people at work will take advantage of you. I make my own laws. Dude, I had one in school where they had a questionnaire like your name, your address, and stuff like that. So in their name, I put me. Address, I put my house. Parents' name, mom and dad. Sex occasionally. Like, those are always the fun ones to take. Sometimes on the job, I find it hard to be sympathetic to others. Damn it, Ben, stop being an asshole. I don't care if your mom died. Get back to work, dink. That'd be great. Some of these are just really. I never break any rules at my job. Mark, that is very true. just uh, just this morning, I was shooting heat shrink across the room out of a fucking air gun. Yeah, put that down. What do you make at your current job? Mostly bad decisions and inappropriate comments. On the job, there are times when I lack self-confidence. If I lack self-confidence, I go to the bathroom and just bring it back up. What? This exercise is timed that allows you 7 minutes to answer as many questions as possible. You may skip the difficult questions and return to it if time allows. Most people are not able to answer all of the questions before time runs out. Change your mind about an answer, simply select your answer. It can be very helpful to have paper and pencil available. Please do not use dictionaries, calculators, or assistance from other people during this process. If you wear glasses, please make sure that you have them available before beginning. Great. This sounds like a lot of fun. What am I looking to get? Logitech has one that it's like $49.99. Um or they have the $100 one. There's ones that like you can hang the green screen up behind you and edit it out. Since I'm sitting in front of this awesome bookcase, and I've got two choices: either try to block out some of the sunlight that this shitty camera picks up and makes me look like I'm as white as a ghost. I'm pretty pale, but I'm not that white. Or cover up all this junk on this shelf until I get my own computer space back. Not bad. I just got into this whole thing. I've only been streaming for about a month. I do mostly video games. I just started doing these after I got affiliate. Use this time like I think I still have another like 12 hours before I can use my videos. Um, I don't know if you guys know this. Twitch actually, you sign up for affiliate, they own your video rights for 24 hours after you make them. So I can't post to YouTube or anything on those after 24 hours. This after a couple days, I'll sit down here and look the same whiteness as me. Oh yeah, dude, I'm like, but this makes me look so ghost white. Like I almost glow yellow. Look how awesome it shows up my bald spot there. That's pretty fantastic. So I shave my head now. All right, we got some paper ready. We got some pen ready. I'm gonna see if I can get this done in 7 minutes while talking to you, like a trial thing. A meticulous person is one who is tidy. 2 lemons cost 15 cents. How many can be bought with 60 cents? That will, right? Not even on here. 8. 2 lemons for 15 cents. I'm fucking this already. That's what you get when you take these things after a 10-hour workday. Which of the following words means nearly the same as random? Financial, extravagant, relevant, suitable, systematic. It's fucking. In the following lines of letters, which letter is the seventh? But what should be the next number in the following series? 3, 5. Ethnic is to Irish as religious is to Christian. Oh my god. Is that is that appropriate? How long is the question I'm doing? Oh, I have no idea. It says I have 7 minutes to take as many of these questions as I can. It's fucking ridiculous. How many nickels are there in $17? Holy fuck! Like, who knows that? It's 20 times 17. So 20, 17, rid of this. 2 times 17 would be 340. In the alphabet, which letter is midway between J and P? What the fuck? There's two of them there. The fuck's wrong with these people? Sound is to echo as light is to. Yeah, is this crazy? 7 minutes to answer as many. Dude, this is an application for a fucking gas station. The gas station pays like $14 an hour. It pays $3 an hour more than my medical job starts at. A 100 envelopes cost 7 cents. How much would 250 cost? Yeah. Dude, they're all dumb questions. Which word makes the truest sentence? Blank, you are careful as possible to thread a needle. Cause, since, however, although, or if. Wish you could see this. This is like really, really stupid. The following line of letters. How many times does B follow immediately after J? Oh my god, all I can think is BJ. You don't have anything dumb like this over there? Dude, this is like crazy. Which of the following statements best explains the proverb, out of sight, out of mind? The answer I want to put on here is, blind people are insane. Yeah. How many surfaces does a cube have? God. The fuck kind of word is that? Garrulous. Which of the following words means most nearly the same as garrulous? Whatever. Skip that shit. I've never even used that word in my whole fucking life. Excuse me, sir. You seem mighty garrulous today. following words were arranged to make the best sense. Letter with the fifth word begin. Yards is 10 to possible seconds. Time's up. Damn it. Bastards. Oh, here we go. Here's the part where I finally upload my fucking resume. Why would you need to know that word? That doesn't even have anything to do with the petrol station. I'm gonna have to Google that after. Submit. Hello there, how's it going this morning? Got 6 people on here. How's your morning going over there? Was it test radioactive? Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. So this is a pretty good idea, huh? Sitting around chatting with everybody while I do my morning stuff here. I'm having a good time. Oh, we gotta look up that word. Let me Google that while we're... Morning, Sheila. How are you? One of the people. Shh. Dude, I can't even remember the word now. Like garrulous, right? G-A-R-R. Garrulous meaning. Here we go. Excessively talkative. No wonder they're hiring me. They already have a word for me that I didn't even know what it fucking meant. See? This is my garrulous morning event. Excessively talking. Oh, we had fun yesterday doing those too. Somebody called me Fat Gandalf. That was pretty funny. Somebody asked me if I was a Viking. So we had nice chair. Yeah, this isn't bad. I like this chair. Wasn't too badly priced. It's got the neck rest. It's got a little what do you call it? The lumbar thing actually vibrates and shit. So it's a decent gaming chair at a reasonable price. I saw some shit on there that was like $400 or $500, and those are ridiculous. I paid this was actually a Christmas present. It was like $200. Pretty cheap. And I just started doing all this, so yeah, I started getting into the streaming, playing Fortnite, World of Warcraft. I actually got my highest views from children's games. Oh, great. think. For years playing games, I just sat on the end of the bed. Like it's always small and sat on the end of my bed. Um, a plastic folding chair was probably my first. I don't think I ever had to use the milk crate. What's this stream all about? Morning coffee, having a vape, just talking about life in general, whatever you guys want. I think it'd be a great idea. Just what's on everybody's mind, what's going on in the world. Nothing wrong with that, right? It's like a more of an interactive. So in real life, talk about real life. What's everybody do for work? What's everybody do for fun? Got talk to people all over the world. I've got people on here from UK before. I've got one of the people on here is from Australia. I mean, where's everybody from? Sit around and drink shitty gas station coffee. My favorite brand. It's actually guy was on here. I was just doing my morning stuff. I bored at my job and decided to apply for other jobs and took a survey and shit like that for a gas station job. It's sad here in New York the way things are going. I was telling him I build medical supplies right now. Tasmania, shit. Yeah, so we got two from Australia. Tasmania. I don't even know. Dude, I might even have to look that up. See, that's a good thing I got my phone with me. I don't even know where Tasmania is on a globe. I'm not trying to. Oh, Sydney. Dude, I'm not even trying to sound like an asshole or anything. I always thought Tasmanian Devil was just like a cartoon character. Might make me sound stupid, but a Tasmanian Devil's a real thing too. Oh, you're an Australian state too. Oh, duh. That's crazy. So I have three people from Australia on at the same time? That is insane. What are the chances, honestly, out of all the people that are on this morning? That's pretty cool. I used to raid with people on Warcraft. I can't believe that's a real animal. So raid with a group on World of Warcraft that was from Australia. I used to have to get on at like 6 a.m. I really am curious to see what one of those looks like now. It's nighttime there, dude. It is 6:57 a.m. here. The sun is just starting to come out. I work night shifts, so this is. It looks nothing like the cartoon character. This thing looks like an evil rat. They don't look friendly at all. This thing's vicious. Is that where they got the idea for the cartoon character? By like the viciousness of these things. He looks like he's a little badass. Dude, from what I've heard, you guys have some of the most vicious wildlife in this world. Like, even koala bears, they look so cute and cuddly. I've heard they're fucking dangerous as shit. I've heard they will tear somebody up. believe that. Have you seen some of the crazy stuff that's in these IRL channels, by the way? I saw this lady, like the number 2 video on there earlier today. I've been browsing through these. Was some lady playing with slime? Like she's just mixing this big bucket of slime. She had like 2,000 viewers. Back later. I'll be back on. I'll probably get off here around like 7:30, 8 o'clock my time. Probably about another half hour to an hour. I'll do this. Every morning I plan on doing this around like I don't know if you guys know our time very well. You're like 14 hours ahead of me. Oh yeah, dude, real slime, just all different kinds of slime, and then she'd randomly throw like glitter and shit in there, and then like mix up more slime. I can't make this shit up, dude. I've seen the. That's why I thought this would be a cool idea was to do my own. As I saw like some guy posting while he was out fishing and stuff like that. So I've actually thought about like if this takes off pretty good, like updating my iPad and making it a wireless hotspot so I can take it fishing and everything I go do, just bring it out with me. So let's see, it's 14 hours difference. So I thought about doing this every day. It'd be like 8 p.m. your guys' time. I would get on here in the morning. I used to smoke, but wake up middle of the night choking to death. So I switched to vaping. Weird watching myself on like 3 different screens. I heard I have to buy I think it's like a $4.99 program to broadcast from my iPad. It's funny now that I've like got followers and a constant going of things. I have people that are like, they're like, you should auto host me when you're not on. I'm like, well, I don't see you auto hosting my ass when you're not. Auto host you. You better auto host me back. That's how this whole thing works. That's how Twitch works, like a giant network. Oh, dude, I feel so much better vaping. I breathe better. I can actually take a full breath without gasping for air and choking and shit. I would literally wake up just gasping for air. Yeah, but I've always been talking with people. It's weird. I always run into people from like Australia online. All the games I play and everything like that. Uh, this guy asked me to auto host. He still hasn't sent me one. But oh yeah, dude, I'm glad I stopped too. It was probably the best decision I ever made. I have to have something though. Like I know I'm addicted to the nicotine, but nicotine's not what kills people. It's all the chemicals that they. I'm not like a preacher because I'm not gonna lie. If I go out and get drinking, I do like to have one or two. But now I was smoking like a pack or two a day. It was terrible. And now I don't know how it is over there in the U.S. They actually legalized CBD oil, so you can actually get the medical stuff out of the marijuana, not the actual, like getting high part, just the medical benefits. We can get that in vape liquid, so that's amazing for like cancer patients, Crohn's people, uh, epileptic people. That's like a huge thing. Your mom to switch. It's hard at first. It took a couple of weeks of struggle. Not even that bad. It actually helped sleep to have the vape. Just have it in your hand at all times when you first start, and it just eh, you're gonna use it like a pacifier when you first start. You can actually get vape liquids that'll give you more nicotine than a cigarette will at the beginning, so it'll actually give them a buzz and make them put it back down for them. But and then you lower your nicotine as you go along. It's still pretty it's weird thing with it's like open here, but at the same time it's like some people still shun upon it like, oh, that's gay, you're a vapor. You know what? My lungs feel fantastic. Don't find myself getting sick as sick anymore. So do any of you guys actually stream? Hi, Cindy. I see you lurking on there. May not be talking, but I can see your name. You stream games or like shooting the shit like I do, or what do you do? I do a little bit of both. Like I said, the sly gaming thing probably gave that away. Usually in the afternoons is my game stream. My game stream's like around 4 a.m. your guys' time though. Or no, wait a minute. Nighttime there. 4 p.m. your guys' time. I'll figure out the whole time thing. Dogs are just kind of lounging around. Do a car simulator that I drift the. That sounds pretty cool. I've never done any sort of simulators before. I tried like a flight one years and years ago, but there you go, Cindy. Good morning to you over there. Cindy is my future aunt-in-law, if that's the way to say it. Morning talk shows are actually gonna be. I'm actually enjoying this. You know what I should do is try to get other people that I know to get on here, talk about. That'd be pretty fun. Get a camera that the dogs can sit in. Up here. Don't want the world. Okay. The best one. That's true. The other ones are kind of scary. You watch that? What? Me talking with me having other people on here talking too? I think that'd be pretty interesting. Just like question the people in this world. That's like the little people. The heck with the politicians and the big people in the. How about just the nobodies? Like interview like cab drivers. Wouldn't be that hard. I mean, 'cause I know that if I have my Discord for my games opened up and I have people in that, like my friend Pete gets on here from Australia or Australia. I've got Australia on the mind now. He's from the UK. People can hear him. They just don't know me. They'll know me soon enough. This morning show is actually seems to be picking up followers and uh, people want to talk. Be open. So remember, the only thing Twitch has rules against is no nudity and no racism. We're not allowed to touch those two. I figured I'd give it a shot. I love to talk. Hard part is just like this is great. We got actually people interacting. Usually the hard part is getting people to talk and give us something to talk about. It's weird that even though like I can't see you, I don't know what you look like, I don't know who you are, but like people are still shy. It's hard to do the talk part as much when you're in the game though, because you've got all the video game sounds going on top of your Discord and stuff like that. So I mean, I could just imagine now. I know why like people like I watch some of the big boys play like Ninja, Shroud, Lumi. I watch a lot, or Doctor. I know who's the other one, Doctor Disrespect. I watch them, and now I know why they don't answer their people as much as they should. I'm a mass murderer. I have killed hundreds in Sims 4. Dude, I tried playing The Sims, and every time I have a baby, before I can even go take care of it, the fucking CPS people show up and take it away. Like, instantly. Bam, they're in the house taking the kid. I'm like, well, I didn't have a chance to even go feed the damn thing. I like how you can kill the burglar, too. You can pause the game and build a wall around him. He'll actually die in your house. They said that was like Sims 3 was the last one I played, I think. Cindy, don't forget to text your niece or call your niece today. Her birthday. In case you forgot. What? What a crazy name for a job application site. The name of the site is called Snagged. Account has been created. You guys call sausages snags? And I'm not mistaken, isn't um is it, fuck, something that we don't consider. I said it online. Oh, I said something about don't take this the wrong way if it is you guys. I'm pretty sure I said something about a fanny pack, and the girl that was playing in our fucking raid tweaked out at me because I guess fanny is a bad word in Australia, right? That does mean the female private hole, which is funny. So when you guys throw around our C word over there, what does that actually mean? Here we go. See, here's the new topic: is uh, different dialects of our language. Over there, fanny means what we would use for our descriptive C word. So, what does it mean when you guys say it? Because we have people from Australia call us it all the time. It's nothing. Actually, call it the box. My grandfather used to call it the box. He used to say he was going for a box lunch at the Y when he would go out with his girlfriend. Thank you, thank you. Somebody told me I look like Fat Gandalf. I liked that one yesterday. It's actually funny. So Twitch, when you get affiliate, they make you create an emoji. Uh, it has to be approved through them and yada 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 for all your subscribers and stuff. So my emoji is just going to be a beard with a pair of headphones. Like no face, just a beard and the headset. And instead of like making different emojis, I thought the first set would just be three. Like I want to get the guy to do it in three different colors for me. Right now, he just did black. A buddy of mine made him. He found some free emoji makers. He was playing around with them. Thank you. I appreciate that. Could you imagine if Gandalf rode the motorcycle in that movie? The Lord of the Rings would have been a way more interesting tale. Like, I love the Lord of the Rings, but man, that would have been. I don't know what you would have put Frodo in, though. His little ass would probably have to ride in a fucking sidecar. Or a moped. Mega ass thruster. That's awesome. I just. It sounds like a porn video game. A Mega Man with a bunch of anal scenes in it. I can see it now. Man, that camera makes that coffee cup glow, huh? Holy shit. It's dark in here. That camera lights it all up. We were wondering how much trouble we would get in if we did a web show where we like not really trolled people, but like they kind of busted on their live feeds because some of the shit we've seen. Like a lot of people, like I told people at work what I've been doing and like what I did in the morning, and they laughed at me. They told me I was. They told me I was. Excuse my terminology, because I guess in some places this is bad. Is the R word is I said the word retarded at work, and or they called me retarded, and I guess it's a no-no now. But like we saw, like I was talking about the person playing with the goo, and like it was literally like a slime. There was like a fat guy riding a pedal bike on there that had his rates per or beats per minute on there and stuff. This lady's painting herself green. And to each their own. But some of the stuff just confuses the hell out of me. And some of these people have like 2,000 viewers and shit. See, I don't see how, like, I see on there that, like, great and wise Bikey Gandalf can say what he wants. Hear ye, hear ye. Tinder date. 2,500 viewers for a Tinder date. Dude, I had a great idea for, don't take this bad because I know you guys are Australian and everything, but want to do a show. Go to the bar with a single guy and call the show the Beaver Hunter. And like videotape a single guy trying to hit on women, and I would like narrate it in like the crocodile hunter's voice as to what he's doing to try to pick up these women. I thought that would be fantastic. Oh, Bangkok Batman, there's a nice show. Earlier we saw one with some fat lady in a red dress. She kind of looked like the Kool-Aid man's wife. And I think her whole video was just her struggling to breathe. Like, I'm not really sure there was much else to it besides that. She just was on the couch and like doing Darth Vader impressions and shit. Most of these things I can't even read. Yeah, I mean, I definitely got the disadvantage on that part. I mean, if the world really wants it, I can wear like a muscle shirt and push my fucking breasticles together, you know? If I have to shave my chest, there is some hair there. But I could definitely make a set of man cleavage if that's what it takes. I mean, if I'm gonna make the big bucks, man, I'll fucking tuck and tape and make a mangina. I don't give a shit. I think you're right too. Like, let me go back to the top of this IRL thing here, because that's what I'm browsing right now. I see like a girl in a pink chair with a low cut shirt. I see another girl holding like a flower in front of her face with a low cut shirt. I see a girl in a fucking spaghetti strap shirt. See some cute Asian girls, #1 with 2,500 viewers. So, so you're pretty much right. Like, as far as the guy goes, there's some weird Asian dude in a bathrobe. Um, really looking like there's one with 736 views. The Bubba and the Love Sponge show. That guy looks like fucking Steven Seagal. I don't know what the hell's going on. But most of these are women, like half dressed or covered in body paint. Dude, oh my god, we were at work the other day when I was showing people this stuff, and there was some girl who was just sitting there moisturizing her hands and then rubbing them on the microphone, like a Bill Burr kind of thing. Thank you. And like she was like, she's like, oh, my skin is so soft. Ah, and I'm like, you know what? I'm like, somewhere right now, someone is fucking cuffing it. That's all I was like, somebody's cuffing it to this girl moisturizing her hands. Oh, wait, I think she's on. Can you guys hear that? Can you hear it? Can you hear it? Come on, tell me you guys can hear that. Is she really? You know, dude. Oh my god, is all I've got to say. Can I get in trouble for this? Can I get in trouble for doing that? I don't know if I can or not. I probably should stop. But like, I gotta. I had to. Is she really? I had to turn that off. I had to. Oh my god. Does anybody know if that's against the rules to do that kind of stuff? Like, all I did was play the sound feed from her site. I didn't I didn't actually play the video. Thank God. Like, you guys could go. Like, I mean, the as he knows who it is. That's wicked funny. But like, I showed that to people at work, dude, and they're like, "What the fuck?" So yeah, like that's what we thought about doing, was just playing the audio feed from some of these other people's things and tell people like what's going on. Because I don't think people realize, like, dude, this girl does this every day, and she makes like thousands of dollars. I'm like, dude, I'm gonna like hold my like. You put the microphone by my crotch and like moisturize my balls on camera or something. Oh, I could make it so people could see it. I could just live screen my display, Cindy, if you really want to watch her. I mean, some weird microphone on her desk and she's rubbing it down with that hand lotion. I'm telling you, she's getting it. You come over here, me, you, and Sheila and Kayla can watch it together. We got a group thing. It was the grossest sound ever. Oh, so see, I can get in trouble for playing her video, or not her video, but her audio. I get in trouble for doing her audio too. Yeah, Exactly, that's what I thought. Is I thought I could probably get in trouble for that. She's like, please don't. So how does that work though? Because what if so that means I can't broadcast and watch at the same time because that's actually came over my headset. That was not through like my speakers or anything. You're coming over later to get Sheila? Are you bringing the moisturizer? Because you could put the moisturizer on camera and just rub your hands on my microphone for the viewers. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a little clap of the hands with the moisturizer. Come on, Cindy, we need viewers. I gotta look up and see what the rules on that are. Because what if I'm like, if I was just viewing people's stuff? I mean, yeah, I made fun of her a little bit. Ah, okay. That's a lot of stuff I'm gonna have to learn how to do. I mean, most of my friends wouldn't mind. Don't be dumb, she says. Come on. Guys, how many of you would like to see Cindy lube up her hands like that girl and rub it on the microphone? Show of hands. Oh, okay. It's actually not too bad. I've had anywhere from between 5 to 8 viewers each morning with these. Uh, the first 2 mornings with this little talk show, if you want to call it that. It's not a bad name, I guess. I've had 5 people actually follow me since then. You know what? I'm not allowed to restream visuals or audio. So yeah, I better not ever do that again. My apologies to the girl there. But in all actuality, she may have got some viewers off. Saying like free advertisement. It's not my place to judge other people's fetishes. Ever get into D&D? I never actually played real D&D. I got into World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft is what dragged me into that world. Then from there it was Lord of the Rings. I still play World of Warcraft like 13 years now, right? Um, Never actually played the real D&D with like the books and the drawings and everything. Not that I'm against it. It seems like a pretty cool thing. Anything that gets people to socialize in real life is never a bad thing at all. I think we lack in-person social abilities now. Thank you for the follow there. Um, I would be game for it. I would try it if like friends wanted to do it. Um, the only thing we ever really had in school was I don't know if it was just out of my age range with the D&D was we had a bunch of kids that thought they were vampires, if that counts. um, no, man, the stories that people came up with. I mean, all the video games we play right now. I mean, well, not like your shooters and stuff, but like you take your Diablo, you take your World of Warcraft, you take your Warhammer, um, and on and on and on. It's all stems from D&D. A bunch of guys hanging out together in the basement, you know. Um, you gotta give credit where credit's due. I would try it just to see where it came from. You a D&D player? Like the actual with the dice and the I don't know those hues. Yeah, see, is it actually helps. It's been like a therapeutic thing. You just have to find your. I've always been. My fiance is. She won't take this wrong way. She knows it. She's socially awkward. She doesn't like to go out. I like to go out and drink. I was a partier. I was a social butterfly, so to say. But not everybody is. Um, one of my things in life is I've always made people feel comfortable. Um, I have people I feel like I'm approachable, comfortable, talk to me about things. Um, so it's like everybody's got to find what makes them feel comfortable. It'd be D&D. My fiance goes and does card classes. Um, everybody has their thing they like to do. But it's like people at work when I told them what I was doing on here with this and the video games and now this, they're like, "That's stupid. What's wrong with people?" And I'm like, "No, it's not. What's wrong with people? It's maybe these people don't want to go out in the real world's actually a pretty fucking terrifying place as it is right now. Maybe somebody might be they don't know, somebody might be disabled, can't get out of the house, so this is their way of seeing people in the world, talking to everybody. Um, for the most part, people on here don't judge as much. We don't see each other. Like you guys see me, but you don't have to broadcast yourself or not. See, he just chats online, and it's some people's way of going out in the world. Some people don't like it. I mean, there's actual disorders. There's like agoraphobia. Real talk. Bikey Gandalf is getting real. See, I could be a serious person, man. Like, sorry if that like makes people like not like it, but it's a real thing. I'm no doctor. I've just been around life and different types of people. Life lessons. We can have fun. We can be serious. There's nothing wrong with people. Some people just would rather not deal with the outside world. Well, dude, you got like all sorts of crap going on. There was a point in my life where I was like, man, I need to have a kid. Now it's like, do I really want to bring a kid into this shit? Fuck. Kids have a higher chance of getting off in school every day now. Gotta, on that matter, I will never blame the gun. I blame it on bullying. I was a bully in school. I admit it. Does a straw have one or two holes? Oof. How do I say this? One hole, two openings. Huh? It has a long hole. I've been there. You guys have my ex on Twitch? Is that what's going on? Oh. My ex that I was with for 3 years is the only person I know that has a mail order husband. This is the first I've ever heard of one of those. Here's one for everybody. Is an opening just a hole? You need to ask that to a woman. I'm sure that they may have a better answer for you than I would on that. Now we're getting into the perversion category. I'm an expert in a lot of that too. But there's a difference between an opening and a hole. Some of them are open and some of them are unusable holes. Hot singles in your area type of deal. Dude, the escort services around here actually got shut down. Do you like Heineken and why? Heineken, it's not bad. Um, I'm gonna be honest, like I'm not a huge beer drinker. Like I'm honestly like a weak beer drinker. I like light beer mostly. I know that makes me sound unmanly, so to say, but I'm a liquor drinker. Whiskey, rum. As far as beer goes, just a regular Bud Light. I'm not into the whole crafted beer. Like I hate going out with my friends that are like, let's go to this microbrewery. Like, oh, you don't like this? It's unmanly, and it's like, dude, it tastes like fucking dish soap. It tastes like somebody brewed this with my fucking Dawn dish liquid and put it in a glass. Maybe they forgot to finish rinsing out my glass. I don't know, but I do not like it. Sam, I am. Heineken did have a great commercial where they had a girl. All you could see was her back going back and forth, and you see some guy's hand come out and picks it up and takes a drink, and it says "Enjoy a Heineken." And then you see one come up from the front and takes a sip, and it says "Enjoy a Heineken with a friend." And then a third hand comes up and grabs it and takes a sip and says "or two." Scotch whiskey. I don't know if I've ever had a Scotch whiskey. Um, I'm not exactly sure what that exactly is. I always thought they were two different things. I like Irish whiskey. Jameson is amazing. Um, I drink with my boss owns a bar as a side business, and we drink a lot of Bird Dog. Bird Dog is good. It's like he does the blackberry whiskey with that is really good. Um, there's a one brewed in Florida called Cold Cock. It's got a giant fist on the front of it. That's actually pretty good. That's an organic one. Oh yeah, I'm a drinker. I love to drink. So if you've got recommendations, let me know for the next time I go out. We actually I like to make the like a rip off of apple pie moonshine where you just kind of cook the Everclear and stuff like that together. That stuff is yummy. Now, the hot singles in our area, we had three escort service type things get busted. You had um, Craigslist got shut down, followed by Backpage, which was like it was supposed to be another Craigslist, but literally it was just all prostitutes on there. And then the girl from Smallville um actually was part of a huge prostitution ring that was in like our area, and it was I guess it was like a pyramid scheme for a prostitution service. And so I guess there was like the top guy, and then he had girls working for him, and then those girls had girls working for them, and those girls had girls working for them, and so on and so on and so on. So like everybody was getting money, and it's just this one guy was just racking it in with tons of girls. He had this huge scheme going. Yeah, light beer is honestly like I'm getting older. Um, Heavier stuff doesn't sit well. Citrus stuff doesn't sit well. I do like Angry Orchard. Angry Orchard is actually really good. I love the apple. You can get the bars that serve it with the cinnamon and sugar on the rim. That's actually really. What vape flavor do I have right now? Let me see if I can get this on camera for you. This is actually I don't know how well that's going to come in with this camera. It's called Griffin, and it's a blueberry Danish is what this actually is. It's really yummy. Um, why? I love the we had this discussion earlier. I vape because I was a smoker for years and would wake up in the middle of the night choking. So I switched to vaping. Breathe a lot better, a lot easier, and actually take a breath. Um, that's why I vape. I'm not against smoking. People can do whatever the hell they want. Um, just my personal preference. I'll still smoke every once in a while when I'm out drinking. Um, my favorite vape flavor is it's called Fuck Isis. If you have a chance to try that, I think it was like a peach mango smoothie. It's really good. Are you a vapor? What are you hitting on? You're still a smoker. Like I said, I'm not a I don't judge. I still hang out with the smokers outside of work. Would you recommend vaping? Hell yeah. I mean, I'm not a doctor or anything like that, but I felt the difference in a couple of months. Um, yeah, I still get my nicotine. Um, I mean, it's still new. We don't know the health risks completely of it yet, but as far as like breathing and stuff goes, I don't wake up choking in the middle of the night anymore. I could take a full breath without coughing. I mean, when I was smoking, I would try to take a deep breath and just start choking. What's this? I say vaping is great for people who help with smoking, but do it like yeah. It's it's definitely you can then you lower your nicotine. You start out with like 12 milligrams, and you go down to like 10, 8, 6. I'm at 6. You can get it all the way down to 0, so you'll have no nicotine intake, and you'd literally just be getting the vapor and flavor. Then you can try to quit from there if you want, or you've got people that do 0 nicotine and just they enjoy the taste and the blow into the clouds and doing all the little tricks and stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, like I said, I can't speak from a doctor's point of view. I am far from a doctor. My college experience was my friends had classes different times than me, so I would skip my class and hang out with them. And then while they were in class, I would find some people I didn't know and play hacky sack or get high and pass out on the lawn. That, that was that was my 3 months in college. So, like I said, I'm not a doctor, but I definitely feel the health benefits of it. And I don't know where you're from. I was talking about this earlier too. CBD oil is legalized in New York. So if you have any sort of disorders, Crohn's, epilepsy, even some forms of cancer, you can get CBD oil to mix in there now and get the health benefits of the marijuana in there without getting high, not failing a drug test. You just literally get the health benefits. What else we got? Light beer. That was funny. Time we got here 7:52. Gonna guess you're from America, so you gotta tell me. Person from New Zealand. I don't know what Donald Trump's deal is. What's up with him? Oof. I try not to get too political. What are your questions on him? Like, what do you want to know? I'm not for or against the man. I really try to stay neutral. Um, um, without getting too much into it, let me try to say. Um, I don't think he's one to be fucked with. That's the scary thing. Um, I think he's kind of dangerous. I think he's proved that with the whole ISIS Syria thing. He just fucking fired rockets. Um, that's not always his choice either. I mean, I don't know how you guys view it. Our president doesn't have like all out control. He's not like a dictator. He's got to have permission to do things, or else he'd be thrown out and impeached. So there was some people had to agree on that. Um, uh, he's got some stuff I agree with, some stuff I disagree with, just like every other president. I mean, like I think the wall is kind of a stupid thing. Um, I do believe I don't believe we should shut down our borders at all. That's not an option. I don't think America has always been a place to help people. Um, throughout history. I mean, my ancestors were not born here, obviously. I'm not Native American. So you figure, you know, Scottish, German descendancy, probably. Most of my people were probably slaves at some point, indentured servants, if you want to call it that. Let's see. Is he actually as bad as the media says? Biased as fuck, so it's just he's Hitler and gonna do World War III. Just saw him end a war. I'm super confused. Does he really have small hands? I believe yes, he does have small hands. Um, I don't think he's meaning to start a war. I just think he's not taking other people's shit. Like, um, Syria, the whole thing with Syria. Um, like I said, I'm not very big in all this. All I know is the guy was over there and was attacking his own people, like gassing people and stuff. And it wasn't the first incident we've had there, so he fired over there. We weren't the only ones to fire. U.S., U.K., and France, I believe, were the three countries that fired and hit Syria with stuff. The reason that caused a big conflict was Russia actually has troops over there that were nearby. Oh, sorry. And then that was like a big deal. Russia was saying that if we fired at them again that close to their troops, they were gonna attack back. Honestly, I think the whole world is has been pretty much on edge for years. Um, I think what he's not looking at is if you watch other shit from our media, our country's not ready for anything like this. Our youth that we would have to use to fight is more confused, and I don't want to say ass backwards because everybody's entitled to life. They're not ready. They wouldn't be ready for a war. It's not like back in like Vietnam when kids got dragged in there and fought and knew what they were doing. We've got a lot of weak people in the U.S., man. Like, but I don't think Donald Trump thinks before he speaks, and he's not afraid to say whatever the hell is on his mind. And I think as a president, you've got to be able to hold back. And that's my political opinion. You've got to think before you talk, and he doesn't. And I think his actually call him a Cheeto. I think that our Cheeto needs to stay off of social media. I don't think he should be on Twitter talking all the smack he does. He should really take a step back, think before he speaks, or he's gonna start a war. Um, he's very lucky. I don't think he deserves the Nobel Peace Prize for what happened. If anything, I think they probably just realized, holy fuck, this guy's dangerous. I really think I think he's dangerous. If you want to know my opinion, just because he doesn't have control. He's not a political wasn't a political person, dude. He had a TV show where he was running a business and he would tell people like you're fired and shit like that. He's always just been like an entertainment mogul. He owns a bunch of businesses, like casinos and shit. Sorry. it's he's not a political person. He was not a senator. He was not a mayor. Um, he owns a bunch of real estate. Like I said, he owns casinos. Um, he's just been a face in the media. I mean, the guy was on wrestling, that whole WWE thing. Him and Vince McMahon picked a wrestler, and whoever wrestlers won, the other person got to shave their head or whatever. He's he's a figurehead. I mean, the guy's been on and off talk shows for years. But I honestly think he's dangerous because he can't keep his mouth shut. It's like going to the bar. You know what I mean? So take the world. Here we go. I'll give you some biker Gandalf, if you want to call it, reference here. So let's say the world is a bar room. You've got that one mouthy motherfucker in the room that's just not afraid to say whatever he wants to anybody, whether it be, Putin the badass who's ready to stick his fucking fist down someone's throat at any moment, or some laid-back political leader from another country. And here's our president, Donald Trump. He's the guy with the big fucking mouth that doesn't stop running it in the goddamn bar. But he's also not afraid to take a shot at somebody. How's that for philosophy? Is that a good description? And as far as news channels go, I think they're all biased. Um, I think it all just depends on your country and how your leaders. The media has always been used to control. Yeah, probably the whole net neutrality thing. This whole thing could end up being my whole spiel here could end up being shut down because they don't like what I've had to say. But I don't know if you guys know that or not. But it's whatever your country wants you to believe, your news center wants you to believe. So it's whatever you're fed. Over here, it was the news was breeding racial hatred like crazy in our country, and for like years, it was just like all you would see is white on black or black on white back and forth. Not even other races, just those two mostly back and forth with crime and fighting each other. And that scared me really, really bad because it rewound our country like 50 years with how far the racial tension had gone back. That what I should call my morning show? Coffee and chat with Bikey Gandalf. my my friend from the UK says I should call it Dear Dave. That's my real name. Dear Dave in the morning. It's got to be what, like 10 p.m. there now, right? No, later than that, right? See, it's 8 here, 12, 14. Yeah, it's like 10 p.m. And I'm just not afraid to talk about anything. Like I said, I read the underlying thing on that part. I didn't read the whole streaming somebody else's shit. That was an accident. Um, but I did read the thing about how as long as I'm labeled as mature, I can swear, say whatever words I want, as long as I don't racially insult somebody on purpose. It's midnight for you. Now, Mega, you're the one that lives in New Zealand, right? If that's the case, New Zealand is one of the places I've wanted to visit because, like I said, huge Lord of the Rings nerd, and I guess they were filmed there. I would love to go see New Zealand. So so you're from Australia too. How close are those two? If I wanted to take a week-long trip, could I hit both? As you can tell, us Americans are very uneducated on a globe. We're in school, they show us the continents. They don't really go through. Dude, that would be badass. The writer of Rohan theme song while you're fucking just. Be great if you could do it on a horse. Oh, so that's not bad. So I could go head New Zealand for a day, then go there for like 2 or 3 days, and then take a flight and go to Australia for like 2 or 3 days. This year we're taking a big health risk and we're going to Mexico. And I don't mean health risk as in like, people take the wrong way, like dirty or anything like that, but the crime rate. Yeah, I have a Discord. Um, I won't be on here much longer today. If you're on tomorrow, I'd be more than happy to bring like a person or two on each day in the Discord. Have like a live chat feed. I think we were just talking about that earlier. Well, I'll talk with we could have people on there, talk, interview, whatever. I thought that'd be a great idea. I think about doing this. So you said it's like what time did you say it was there? 10 p.m. midnight. So I don't know how to. I'm getting tired. Um, it would be like 6 a.m. my time. I get out of work at 5 a.m. I come home, make the old lady her lunch for the day, and then after she leaves, she doesn't like to be on the camera. She's very, like I said, she's very shy, so she doesn't want to be caught on the camera or anything like that. So after she goes to work, I thought about getting on here around like 6 a.m. It's Eastern Standard Time, um, and just do this for like 2 hours. Would you Would you like to be the first person to be on here with me tomorrow? So warning, sometimes it starts off slow. When I first got on here, there was only like two people, and people just piling in. A lot of people don't talk. The better more people we can get to talk, make this a daily thing with all of us. I don't care. Taz, you've never been on a plane, dude. I'm telling you what. You get on a plane, it'll change your life when you get up in that sky. When you get up there and you look down on the world and you see just how small of a piece of it you actually are and see how big the world actually is, it's mind blowing. It's completely mind blowing. And I swear, if I'm on the plane with you and you start singing the Aladdin theme song, I will find a way to push you out. Let's see, what time would that be? Midnight there for you right now. So that means you're like 16 hours ahead of me. So that's a 10 a.m. or 6 a.m. here would be 6 p.m. I think it'd be like 10 p.m. your time then. Yeah, it'd be like 10 p.m. your time. I will be on tomorrow morning. Want to do that? Get the Discord info, get you on there, and talk it up. Do like a one or two people a day. Get everybody on there talking. I think people would love to hear the conversations. Bringing voice to things. I proved this to my buddy Pete that plays with me. Um, Bringing voice to things is important. I mean, I could sit here and talk to myself all day while playing video games, and people jump on and off the channel. You get two people on a video game talking to each other, even just not even about the game, you tend to see more viewers pour on. And I've had friends ask me at work and stuff, how did you get the affiliate? Like, talking, the talking and the camera were the big deal. People want to see who's playing. People want to see who's talking. People want to hear voices. They don't want to. Well, they don't want to hear voices. I mean, that's how you go to the doctor. But then you have to be put sleep to get on a plane. They actually do that. There are like certain people who are too nervous about getting on a plane. They actually give them like a sleeping pill or something. They put them in a wheelchair, give them the pill, knocks them out, and they wake up and they're on the plane. Depending on how long the flight is, sometimes they don't wake up till afterwards. Well, guys, like I said though, I'm getting tired. This is I work a third shift in the U.S. So be 6 a.m. my time tomorrow. It'll be New Zealand. It'll be 10 p.m. and for Australia it'll be 8 p.m. then, right? So if you guys want to get on at that time, I'd be more than happy to continue the conversation and get you guys in Discord with me. Sound like a plan? All right. Sounds good to me. Um, Taz, I hope I see you on here too. Everybody else, thank you very much. You're always appreciated for tuning in. I hope we can keep this going. I'm liking this morning show. I love talking. I love people. Um, let's keep it real, keep it fun, and I hope to see everybody back tomorrow for real. All right, you guys have a great night. I'm gonna go to bed during the middle of my